boy Dino aka DOP here, and welcome back to another video to my channel. And today guys, as you can tell by the title, yes, I went the extra mile. You can now go ahead and check out my reaction to Blue Exorcist episode 23, 24 and 25, embarking the end of the first season to Blue Exorcist. Now, before I go ahead and talk about this 3 episodes, all you guys need to do to check my reaction is go ahead in the description box below, click on the link and it'll take you right to Architect Robo's website, and that's where you'll be able to go and see my reaction to 23, 24 and 25 of Blue Exorcist. So hope to see all of you Blue Exorcist fans there, so that we can go ahead and enjoy the 3 episodes together. Most importantly, you guys can go ahead and enjoy my triple reaction to it as well. After you guys have watched that triple reaction, come back to this video and then I'll go and you can go ahead and see me or watch me talk about these 3 episodes. Now, as for about these 3 episodes, I gotta say guys, probably I think this is my first time I'm watching a season of an anime where halfway through the anime they couldn't do anything because the manga's not finished and they just entirely made up the rest of the story. And I think, even though this is my first time watching it, I think it's probably the best I've seen. Apparently there's a few other animes that have done that, like Full Metal Alchemist has done that because it's got Full Metal Alchemist and then Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I think that's in the same situation as Blue Exorcist was, and I haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist though. Like I did watch like the original one up to like episode 5 or 10, I can't remember, but I watched quite a bit of it, but I just dropped it. And yeah, I gotta say this was an incredible first season for something that ended up as a non-canon. It was a non-canon ending. I loved it, absolutely loved it. It was amazing. They done it so damn well. Episode 23. So episode 23, they go ahead and they confirm that Yukio wasn't possessed by Satan himself. His demonic powers was just awakened basically, and and so the grandfather, he drops like some kind of bomb that he made to blow up the whole of Gehenna through the gate, and the gate absorbs that bomb, and then the bomb explodes, and then right after like 2 seconds or so it just diminishes it. And it just goes to show that a bomb like that isn't going to destroy the Gehenna gate when Satan's around. Alright, so Satan comes out of the gate. You can actually hear his voice, and obviously Yukio's confused. He's like, damn it, this didn't do the job. And I'm like, come on, this is Satan we were talking about. He's gonna let something like that ruin his world. Most importantly, this was very interesting though. The grandfather was getting sucked in by all the demons and stuff, and then Satan explains to Yukio that it wasn't him who killed Yuri being the mother of Rin and Yukio. It wasn't Satan that killed Yuri, it was actually the grandfather who killed Yuri. Now Yukio doesn't know what he's on about, and Satan actually, what he does is he basically shows his whole memories through Yukio's eyes. And basically the mother was an exorcist, but she did not like the idea of the exorcist and the demons together, being separated and fighting against each other. She always believed in the fact that humans and demons can live in peace as well, and she was actually very friendly with a low-level demon. And I was like, okay, this is a first time I'm seeing an exorcist like that, being so friendly like that. And yeah, what happens is they basically show how she encountered with Satan basically, and one day I think she goes to investigate something, and then suddenly the other people that were with her, they all die by the blue flames, and then suddenly she gets possessed by Satan as well with the blue flames. But apparently she has some sort of resistance against it that doesn't kill her when she gets possessed by Satan, because when you get possessed by Satan, that vessel dies, or the vessel can't contain the power of Satan. But apparently she had some sort of resistance to it. They didn't exactly explain why, she just had it. So now that she knows that she's got the resistance of withholding the whole blue flames and Satan possession itself, she was the Vanakins actually called her to come back, but she didn't go back. She actually stayed in the place where she was possessed and where Satan is. and she actually goes and actually encounters with Satan, and then she actually tells Satan, you know what, you must be so lonely, you're trying to, you know, people are just doing all of this stuff and you're so lonely. I can get that. I realize that. So why don't we do one thing? Why don't you use my body to see the outside world and see how beautiful it can be? And Satan just actually accepts it. Satan actually goes in, uses her body, and both her and Satan start exploring the world. And to be honest, you can tell that the bond between Yuri and Satan grew so big within a short amount of time. They became so damn close with each other, and it turns out that she was impregnated. She turned out pregnant after a while with Satan's spawn of being the twins, of being Rin and Yukio, and Fujimoto finds that out. He's like, what the fuck are you thinking? And she's like, I want to prove to everyone that demons and humans can live in peace. I want to raise these kids. He is my child. They are my child after all. And obviously, when the father of Yui finds out, being the grandfather, the dickhead, he ordered her to do an abortion, kill the baby, but she didn't allow that. And then after that, the whole court sentenced her to death. And this was really interesting though, because if you guys remember at the very first episode, we actually saw the grandfather getting possessed by the demon, getting possessed by Satan himself. Now that actually links to this story, because when Yui was about to be sentenced to death by burning her, they were basically tied her to a wood, and basically I think they were about to burn her. But what Satan did at that point, this was really unexpected. I didn't expect Satan to go this far. Satan ended up possessing the grandfather, and he actually went as far as possessing the grandfather. And then he goes off and he cuts the ropes where Yui was tied, and Yui looked at her dad, but it's actually Satan, and Satan's like, Yui, you must run away now. Like, go and save yourself and the kids. Go away now. You must run before you die. Don't stay here, just run. And I was like, wow, that's really unexpected for Satan to go ahead and actually save a mortal, a human being. It goes to show the bond between Satan and Yuri, and how close he got to Yuri for him to go as far as possessing someone's body to help her. Help a human being, a mortal. You never see something like that. You don't see that in right now, like a demon helping a human. You get what I mean? So you can tell the bond was very strong, and obviously Yui runs off, and then she goes back to the place where she met Satan. It was snowing and stuff, and then Fujimoto then gets word by the grandfather. He tells Fujimoto to kill his own daughter and the spawns of demons. So he actually gave that order. So technically he was the one who told Fujimoto to kill her. But by the time Fujimoto went there, the babies were already born, Yukio and Rin. She was very happy to see them, but she died. She ended up dying moments after she gave birth to those two kids. So Fujimoto didn't exactly kill her, but she died because of the whole, maybe because she was rather weak, too weak, and she wasn't treated properly. Obviously, in a place like that, like she was inside a cave, in a place where it's snowing, so obviously she's not given enough care to stabilize her after the birth. So I guess that led her to dying, which was unfortunate. She was a very beautiful woman. I have to tell you that, guys. Then Fujimoto was like, I have to kill these spawns, of demons. I have to do it. And he tries to, he goes to, draw the kurigara. He was given the kurigara sword, which makes sense, to slay the demon's kids, and then he ends up seeing Rin smiling, and this was actually pretty interesting. So Rin and Yukio, when they were born, Yukio was born normally, but as a normal baby, you'd see it as a normal baby. But when you look at Rin as a baby, it showed that the blue flames was basically surrounding that kid. It was pretty cool, to show that he possesses the demon blood, like right off the bat. And after he goes to draw the sword, but he sees Rin smiling at him, and he just couldn't bring himself to kill the baby. So he goes, I'm gonna end up raising these kids as, you know, just normal human beings. And the principal was there at the time. He was backing him up, Fujimoto, to go and find her. And he was laughing, and he was like, all right, let's make a wager. If you do manage to do what you did, or what you say you do, then you win. If not, then I win, and I claim their lives. And then Fujimoto was like, fine. And what the principal did, he gave a handicap to Fujimoto, where he actually seals the demonic powers into the Kurigara. So Rin's powers into the Kurigara sword. So that explains why his demon powers awakens when he draws the sword. That part is explained because he seals that power, thanks to the principal. So this was the whole story with how the mother died and stuff. And it goes to explain why, you know, Satan, you know, went so berserk. It goes to show that he really loved Yuri. Yuri was pretty much the only human being he loved to pieces, like, with everything he had. So, obviously, Yukio finds that out. He gets mad. When he gets mad, I think, you know, he's the son of Satan, so he's going to have Satan's blood, so he's going to be a suitable vessel. Satan possesses Yukio. Just like that. Boom! And he just possesses him. It was crazy, and that kind of ends it at episode 23. Episode 24, he goes ahead, and it's just kind of like the main battle. You know, he has to go up against Yukio and stuff, and then after, you know, moments of battling and stuff, it was crazy, and finally Yukio comes out of the possession somehow, listening to the voice of Rin. And Satan, you know, obviously he doesn't give up. He actually uses the gate to throw attacks into Arcia, and it was crazy. And then, you know, unlikely allies ended up teaming up, being Shura, being the teacher of Rin, Yukio, Rin, and the paladin Angel the paladin. He ends up, you know, realizing the situation is so bad that I have to team up with the demon son. How we're voting, and they all start attacking at once at the gate, which was incredible. And then at that point, Kuro comes in. He actually tries to take Rin and Yukio to the point where they can attack the gates. One thing that was very interesting was how the others, they were at the estate where, you know, the estate where they interrogated the eye patch guy. I can't remember. Hoya, Neuhaus. There you go. You know, the place where they interrogated Neuhaus. That's why they had all the civilians there, which was a good thing, so that it's protected by the demons, but the demons somehow got through. One thing that was interesting was that the estate that they were in is connected to the Japan state or something like that. And apparently the time difference is there, and the time difference when they go to the other place, it's still in the daytime. And one thing about this is, one important thing is that during the daytime, the demons can't come out. The light just instantly kills them, or they become weaker. You know, a matter of fact. So what they do is they reflect the light straight to the Japan state, to the estate that they are in. And what that does is that actually gets rid of all the low-level demons, and it weakens the other demons that were coming out of the gate. And that gave enough time for Yukio and Rin to actually go there and destroy the gate. And that part was really good as well, because I think at one point Rin gets separated from the sword, and then Yukio ends up drawing the sword, and he grabs hold of Rin, and they turn into some kind of blue phoenix, and they start flying towards the gate. It was incredible, and it was kind of like a combo. It was kind of like the Demon Brothers combo, and it was incredible. They actually destroyed the gates, but I doubt they killed. I don't think they killed Satan. So I don't think you can ever kill Satan, to be honest. So I don't know. I don't know whether that's true or not. But yeah. They destroyed the gate though, so which means I think Satan's going back to Gehenna after they destroy the gate, but he'll definitely find a way back into this world, definitely. So they didn't exactly finish off by saying, okay, Satan's dead. They just said, okay, Satan has gone back to his own world. He will come back though, you know. It makes sense. So I think that's a better way of putting things, but for now they're safe. But he will come back one day. That's how they've done it. Like, they left that part as a cliffhanger, which that makes sense. And you know, after that, you know, a month went by, and you know, everything went back to normal really. And Yukio is still teaching the guys the exorcism lessons of being an exorcist, and more students are in this class now. The class is actually full. I think people realize they need to learn how to be exorcists, and in that way they can protect themselves and other people. And Rin being the normal guy sleeping in class, that was funny. But however, the principal, he's back into his own place now, as the position as the principal. I still just call him principal though. So he's a demon as well, but still, he showed his worth of stuff and whatnot. He gave the key to Rin and Yukio to actually go to the place where the mother is buried, to pay respects to her, to tell her how he is. So Yukio has seen how the mother looks like, but Rin doesn't know. And obviously Yukio says she's a beautiful woman. They pay. I can't talk today. They pay their respects, and yeah, they just go back to their lives as being exorcists. I think they animated the last episode ends with them in a mission, and Rin comes in. Rin is technically not allowed because he's not at that point of being an exorcist yet. But he still comes in. He's like, brothers need to stick together, and it's kind of like a demon that jumps into vehicles every time. And Rin was like, alright, you guys find out our plan of what to do. I'll go ahead and attack him. And with Rin just going in to slash that car, it just ends off like that. So it just goes to show that after they pay their respects to the mother, they just go back to their lives as being an exorcist. So they constantly just keep on going on about their normal lives and train until the day that Satan comes in. So they didn't exactly end off like, oh, Satan's dead, we all happily ever after now. No, they didn't do that. They did it in a way that, okay, they're back to their lives as exorcists, but when Satan comes back, they'll be ready, improved, more powerful. So that's how the whole season has ended as. So I really like the way they did it. They did this. I really did like how they've ended things in this first season. For a non-canon series, I really loved it, and I have really high expectations going into season 2 now, so it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, guys, I've spoken about this in the reaction video, but I'll say it right now as well. There's a Blue Exorcist movie right after episode 25 of season 1. It says Blue Exorcist the movie, English dub. Now, do you guys want me to watch that after season 2, or do you guys want me to react to that before I move on to season 2? What do you guys think? You guys, must have seen everything already, so you guys will probably know what to do. So if you guys do tell me that will be very helpful. So on that note, I'll end the video right here, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy my reaction to my triple reaction today, then smash the like button, comment and share, do all those good things, so you get to see more content of me doing more Blue Exorcist reactions. However, if you guys are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and join the DRP guild today, so you won't miss a single video from my channel, guys. Whether it's gaming videos, whether it's reaction videos, or whether it's live streams. So as always, guys, this is your boy Dino signing out, and have a nice day, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. So until then, peace.